Good evening, everyone. All right, pretty good. Dr. Harris, was that good enough? I don't know. I don't think it was. Let's try again. Good evening, everyone. Is it better? Oh, all right. Welcome to the Bristol Community College Student Awards Ceremony. It's wonderful to look out and see such a packed house tonight of so many people here to support our students. My name is Kate O'Hara, and I'm the Vice President of Student Services and Enrollment Management. I am honored to serve as your host for this evening's celebration. Tonight, we come together to recognize students who have demonstrated exceptional academic growth, leadership, and service, and who have made a meaningful impact on our campus community. We celebrate students who imagined what an active, engaged, and vibrant campus experience could look like, and then helped bring that vision to life. Students who stepped forward, got involved, and contributed their time, talent, and energy in ways that have strengthened Bristol for everyone. This evening is about honoring what our students have already achieved and acknowledging the promise we see in what they will continue to do in the future. Before we begin, I'd like to review a few housekeeping items. In the event of an emergency, exits are located toward the back of the auditorium and behind the stage. Please take a moment and silence your cell phones at this time if you have not already done so. We ask that you remain in your seats and keep all aisles clear throughout the ceremony. And for safety and security, only those with college credentials are permitted to approach the stage. At the conclusion of the ceremony, we ask that all award recipients remain seated briefly while we prepare for certificate distribution. At that time, we will invite each row to come forward one at a time to receive certificates. And now, it is my pleasure to welcome Dr. Sedgwick Harris, President of Bristol Community College.
You know, it's a fabulous opportunity to come in and be able to salute our students. This is that time of the year where we get an opportunity to really celebrate the accomplishments of our students. And so tonight is going to be a special night for each and every one of you. But not only the people sitting in the reserve rows, but the people who have supported you throughout your time here. And they will continue to support you throughout your time and your journey. Believe you me, I know this from personal experience. Being a proud community college alumni, I will tell you, there's nothing more important than nights like this. This gives you the opportunity to celebrate with your friends and family, but it also gives us an opportunity to celebrate with you. So tonight, students, tonight, it's about you. It's not about us. We are here to celebrate you. Celebrate you for the extraordinary group of individuals you are and all the things that you have accomplished. You have dreamed big, and you've done the work to match those dreams. You've earned high GPAs while working full-time jobs, serving in the National Guard, and raising families. You stayed late into the evening forming study groups, sometimes even when reminders that the building was closing, but you stayed anyway because what you were doing truly, truly mattered. You turned classroom into learning, into real-world learning that impacted launching businesses, applying research skills directly to your internships, clinical placements, and earning job offers before you even completed your programs. Many of you have led campus clubs, built inclusive communities, mentored peers, and strengthened our clubs and organizations. And some of you have made a distinct change in our campus culture by showing up consistently and doing what needs to be done to make us a success all the way around. Many of you have also received scholarships that what I believe and what you will find out shortly are worth its weight in gold. You've applied your trust in us, and all those things matter because you're here tonight. This evening is also, we're proud to recognize our student athletes and for their outstanding achievements, both on the field and in the classroom, including academic achievements, NJCAA All-Region 21 members, and NJCAA All-American recognitions that reflect not only your talent, but the discipline, resilience, and grit. When I say dream big, say it with me, dream big. What we mean by that is you dream big enough to persist through every obstacle. You dream big enough to lead. You dream big enough to believe that your goals and your accomplishments and your contributions to this institution, no matter big or small, truly matter. So tonight, we will honor all of your achievements and just as importantly, the potential that you have before you. So let's enjoy this night with recognition and celebration and pride in all of you and all of your accomplishments. With that said, please join me in welcoming to the stage and to the podium Joe Medeiros, the chair of our Board of Trustees here at Bristol Community College.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you, President Harris. On behalf of the Bristol Community College Board of Trustees, it's a privilege to be here tonight as we honor the achievement of our students. The accomplishments we celebrate this evening reflect students who were willing to dream big and put in the work to bring those dreams within reach. Students who set ambitious goals, pursued excellence in the classroom, earned scholarships, and made meaningful contributions to campus life. As trustees, we are proud to support an institution where student potential is recognized, encouraged, and celebrated. The awards presented tonight are not just acknowledgments of success. They are affirmations of commitment, resilience, and promise. To our students, your achievements matter. They speak to your determination and your readiness for what is next to come. We are confident that you will carry the values of Bristol Community College with you as you continue your journeys. Congratulations to all of our honorees tonight. Go and dream big and take it on. Now it's my pleasure to introduce Andrew Fisher, Vice President of Academic Affairs.
Good evening. Tonight we celebrate academic excellence and the students honored here that have truly earned that recognition. They have challenged themselves, mastered complex material, and remained committed to learning while balancing their many responsibilities beyond the classroom. This evening, we will present the Curriculum Awards for High Academic Achievement and Foundation Scholarships. The Curriculum Award recognizes students who have maintained a minimum 3.5 grade point average while demonstrating strong academic engagement and commitment to their field. The habits you have built here, focus, rigor, and the pride that has come from your work will serve you well wherever your paths will lead. Congratulations, and thank you for setting such a strong standard of excellence here at Bristol. We kindly ask that as we move through this next portion of our service that you hold your applause until all names have been read for each area. First up, please welcome to the stage Dean of Business, Industry, and Career Programs, Dr. Ray Franca.
Good evening. I'm pleased to present the Curriculum Awards and Foundation Scholarships for Business, Industry, and Career Programs. As I call your name, please come up to the stage and be recognized. Please hold the applause for after. The recipients of the Curriculum Award for High Academic Achievement for Business, Industry, and Career Programs are Odiessa Anderson, Business Administration Transfer. Nick Avalar, Hospitality and Event Management. Soleil Baptiste, Business Administration Transfer. Layla Begin, Baking and Pastry Arts. We here? Yes, yes, come up to the stage, please. Mary Binal, Medical Administration Assistant. Jake Brownell, Baking and Pastry Arts. Danielle Borgo, Entrepreneurship. Rachel Campbell, Accounting. Gio Jackson, Business Administration Transfer. Jessica Jean-Pierre, Financial Management. Catherine Larios, Financial Management. Jessica Leandres, Business Administration Transfer. Novi Ogagan, Financial Management. Elizabeth Pereira, Business Administration Transfer. Paul Profit, General Management. Fitting name. Brianna Shields, Medical Administration Assistant. Brianna Stillwell, Business Administration Transfer. Ben Vieira, Human Services. And Jamie Wazilowski. Jamie, I hope you're here. Business Administration Transfer. There you are. Good. I see you. I think that's it. First round of applause. Let's go. It is now my pleasure to award the remaining Business, Industry, and Career Programs Foundation Scholarships. Forrest Amaral, Nick, for the Nick Grossi Culinary Arts Memorial Scholarship. Nathalie Luz Amaro, for the David M. Moko Memorial Award. Jake Brownell, for the Chef John Caressimo Scholarship. Here we go. Sandra Landolfi, for the Andre Goodwin Memorial Scholarship. Adonalsi Mestre, for the Charles Croshaw Jr. Memorial Scholarship. Christina Picconi, I hope. Kenneth Canderas Memorial Scholarship Award. Kevin Ramirez for the Edward Terrell Smith Jr. Memorial Scholarship. Eamon Verdon for the Raymond Lovercher Sr. Criminal Justice Scholarship. Sergio Sao Marcos for the Chef John Caressimo Scholarship. Pudens Sigur for the Bristol Community College President's Merit Scholarship. Max Stiliga for the Crossan Family Scholarship. And Jude Wheaton for the Nick Rossi Culinary Arts Memorial Scholarship. Congratulations, everyone. It is now my distinct pleasure to welcome Dorothy Chase, Dr. Dorothy Chase, Dean of the Health Programs, to the stage.
Good evening. I'm pleased to present the Curriculum Awards and Foundation Scholarships for the Health Professions Programs. As I call your name, please come to the stage to be recognized. And again, please hold your applause. The recipients of the Curriculum Award for High Academic Achievement for Health Profession Programs are Haley Aguiar, Nursing. Haley is also receiving the Donna W. Castro Memorial Nursing Scholarship. Angelina Andrade, Medical Laboratory Technology. Chelsea Canary, Nursing. Chelsea is also receiving the John A. and Eileen F. Carr and Catherine V. Whalen Scholarship. Diane Ciceri, Nursing. Diane is also receiving the Dr. Eleanor Morad Nursing Education EDD Scholarship. Lindsay Chubbuck, Medical Laboratory Technician. Cami Kuto, Nursing. Cami is also receiving the Mullins Family Nursing Scholarship in honor of Anna E. Mullins, RN, Claire T. Mullins, RN, BA, MSN, Ruth Mullins Mosley, RN, VSAF, and Ann Mullins, Bode, RN. Emma Fontaine, CTA-CTH, Medical Assisting. Michelle Garland, Medical Laboratory Technology. Emily Gouthro, Occupational Therapy Assistant. Christopher Hastings, Nursing. Christopher is also receiving the John A. and Eileen F. Carr and Catherine V. Whalen Scholarship. Patrick Lever, Nursing. Patrick is also receiving the Truesdale Hospital Nurses Alumni Association Scholarship. Lindsay Lafarbe, Occupational Therapy Assistant. Lindsay is also receiving the Johanna DuPont Occupational Therapy Assistant Scholarship. Jenna Maxim, Occupational Therapy Assistant. Jenna is also receiving the Johanna DuPont Occupational Therapy Assistant Scholarship. Layla Nascimento, Dental Hygiene. Caleb Simmons, Nursing. Natalia St. Germain, Nursing. Marquis Texera, Medical Laboratory Technology. Allison Trainee, Nursing. You can now applaud. It is now my pleasure to award the remaining Health Professions Programs Foundation Scholarships. Roberto Alvarez Gonzalez IV, the Ruth E. Hurley Nursing Award. Lilith Ayub, Lucy Rose Memorial Nursing Scholarship. Nathan Chubb, the Donna W. Castro Memorial Nursing Scholarship. Caden Conroy, August I. Ryder, PhD, Memorial Nursing Scholarship. Meredith Davern, the Marie B. Maloff Nursing Memorial Scholarship. Amanda Davis, the Jennifer E. Serpa Memorial Scholarship. Natalie Marie Diaz, the Richard and Doris Quirk Nursing Scholarship. Tulio Gomez, the Donna W. Castro Memorial Nursing Scholarship. Carol Cassetta, the Union Hospital School of Nursing Alumni Scholarship. Brianna Martinez, the John A. and Eileen F. Carr and Catherine W. Whalen Scholarship. Vivian Morissette, the Janice McCarthy 1987 Nursing Scholarship. Kaylee Rhoda, Evelyn Pacheco Nursing Scholarship. Samaya Rokois, the Marie Marshall Nursing Scholarship. Ariana Samito, the Marie B. Maloff Memorial Scholarship. Congratulations, everyone. Now you may applaud. It is now my pleasure to welcome Dr. Michael Nestor, Dean of Languages, Arts, Humanities, and Social Science Programs.
Good evening. I am pleased to present the Curriculum Award and Foundation Scholarships for Languages, Arts, Humanities, and Social Science Programs. As I call your name, please come to the stage and be recognized. Please hold your applause. The recipients of the Curriculum Award for High Academic Achievement for Languages, Arts, Humanities, and Social Science Programs are Holly Banville, Fine Arts. Holly is also receiving the Bristol Community College Art and Design Award, Fine Arts. Robert Bradshaw, Web Design and Media Art Transfer. Robert is also receiving the Bristol Community College Art and Design Award, Web Design. Jillian Coate, Graphic Design Transfer. Matt Dickens, Liberal Arts Psychology Transfer. Evan Doyen, Web Design and Media Arts Transfer. Travis Favell, Graphic Design Transfer. Travis is also receiving the Bristol Community College Art and Design Award, Graphic Design. Blake Harrington, Web Design and Media Art Transfer. Blake is also receiving the All-USA Academic Team Scholarship. Summer Rose Horton, Fine Arts. Ireland Larkin, Animation and Motion Graphics. Jim Martinez Torres, Animation and Motion Graphics. Taylor Olimpio, Fine Arts. Allison Pinheiro, Fine Arts. Allison is also receiving the Jesse E. Richardson Art Scholarship. Mila Rasulov, Animation and Motion Graphics. Megan Rose, Graphic Design Transfer. Katie Sane, Deaf Studies, Education Transfer. Cynthia Sargent, Deaf Studies Transfer. Haley Simmons, Communication Transfer. You may applaud. It is now my pleasure to award the remaining Language, Arts, Humanities, and Social Science Programs Foundation Scholarships. Sydney Bellinger, Ron Lister Professor Emeritus Fine Art Award. Claudia Castro, John Stobart Art Award, first place. Autumn Liv Sear, Bristol Community College Art and Design Award, Foundation. Jessica Fidalgo, All-USA Academic Team Scholarship. Larry Haney, All-USA Academic Team Scholarship. Devin Hastings, John Stobart Art Award, third place. Milena Machado, Katia Lund International Student Award. Sam Grace Martini, Helen Marie Booth Theater Award. Sam Mathias, Bristol Community College Art and Design Award, Foundation. Sarah Paulson, Jeanette Denning Writing Award, Research-Based Writing. Madeline Rushton, Bristol Community College Art and Design Award, Foundation. Riley Sardina, John Stobart Art Award, second place. Riley Shepard, John Stobart Art Award, fourth place. Jason Solis, Ron Lister Professor Emeritus Design Award. Reese Souza, Bristol Community College Art and Design Award, Animation and Motion Graphics. Laura Shimzak, Jeanette Denning Writing Award, non-research-based writing. Bethany Thurber, Professor Marion Wilner's Art Award. Ryan Tracy, Helen Marie Booth Theater Award. Emily Trubades Castillo, the Katia Lund International Student Award. Casey Aaron Woodward, Jessica M. Raposa, 05 Memorial Scholarship. Congratulations, everyone. Now you may applaud. It is now my pleasure to welcome Dr. Adrian Foster Scharf, Dean of Science, sorry, I almost gave you the wrong name. Dean of Science, Technology, Engineering, Mathematics, and Education Programs.
Good evening, everyone. So we're saving the best school for last. I am pleased to present the Curriculum Awards and Foundation Scholarships for Science, Technology, Engineering, Mathematics, and Education programs. As I call your name, please come to the stage to be recognized, and I'll ask everyone to please hold your applause. The recipients of the Curriculum Award for High Academic Achievement for Science, Technology, Engineering, Mathematics, and Education programs are Miguel Almeida for Advanced and Biomedical Manufacturing, Daniel Bliss for Engineering Science, John Carlos Castillo for Life Sciences Biology. John Carlos is also receiving the Distinguished STEM Scholar Award and the John J. Sprague, PhD, Honors Book Award. Kendra Lee Marshalsea for Electromechanical Engineering. Ava McLeod, who graduated in December. Ava is also receiving the Distinguished STEM Scholar Award. Samantha Ray Neva, Architectural and Civil Engineering. Daniel Pais, Mechanical Technology. Mariana Resendiz, Life Sciences, Sustainable Agriculture. And Wiljans Sanan for Environmental. It is now my pleasure to award the remaining Science, Technology, Engineering, Mathematics, and Education Programs Foundation Scholarships. Sabrina Arias, Computer Information Systems, Computer Programming, and Web Development Award. Evan Cardozo, Computer Science Transfer Award. Preston DuPont, Game Development and Creation. Elizabeth Dvorsky, Computer Science Transfer Award. Jeffrey Marks, Cybersecurity and Digital Forensics Award. Michael McInerney, Computer Science Transfer Award. Amanda Mills, Cybersecurity and Digital Forensics Award. Tom Moore, Cybersecurity and Digital Forensics Award. Scott Perkins, Networking. Viola A. Pessoa Cabral, Computer Science Transfer Award. Anthony Pizzeri, Computer Science Transfer Award. Natasha Sharak, General Studies Computer Science Concentration. Jared Terra, Computer Science Transfer Award. Ben Tibnam, Computer Science Transfer Award. Travis Wood, Cybersecurity and Digital Forensics Award. Congratulations, everyone. You may now applaud. Next, I would like to introduce District Chief David Banville and Lieutenant Christopher Lecomte to announce the Fall River Fallen Firefighter Scholarship.
Recipient of this year's Fallen Firefighter Scholarship is New Bedford firefighter Christopher Lynch.
It is now my pleasure to welcome Dr. Andrew Fisher back to the podium.
Good evening again. I'm standing in for Kim Newton. The Bristol Community College Commonwealth Honors Program offers over 150 outstanding students the chance to participate in honors classes, interdisciplinary honors seminars, and honors component projects. These students elect to enroll in classes that require them to meet scholastic challenges that rise above and beyond the usual college level of rigor. They share the same challenges as many at Bristol, balancing their studies with jobs, caring for family members, and actively participating in their communities. I'm humbled by all that you have accomplished, and I'm very proud of your success. On Student Awards Night, the Commonwealth Honors Program recognizes the students in the program who have chosen to undertake these additional scholastic opportunities. Honors students have completed at least 3 honors experiences and have worked successfully with faculty mentor to produce and present a significant capstone interdisciplinary research project, all done while maintaining a GPA of at least 3.45. Tonight, we award these students with honors cards to recognize them as honors cords, and recognize them as Commonwealth Honors Scholars. Would all of our 2026 Commonwealth Honors Scholars please join me on the stage as I call your name? J. Aguilar Mendoza. Ashley Alexander. Holly Banville. Casey Burrill. Robert Bradshaw. John Carlos Castillo. Elizabeth Dvorsky. Janelle Ferrero. Jessica Fidalgo. Norina Luftus Fastel. Alicia Mitchell. Dean Monroe Myers. Dashley Pimentel. Nelson Ramirez Taquias. Sancia Ribeiro. Nathaniel Paul Richmond. Reese Souza. Edward Sullivan. Noah Tessier. Jamie Wallachowski. Thank you for your dedication and your hard work. It is now my pleasure to introduce Aaron Smith, Civic Engagement Coordinator. Aaron.
Good evening, everyone. Oh, for the short people in the room, here we go. At Bristol, we believe that education extends far beyond the classroom. Through volunteerism and civic participation, students and our students give back to their communities while enriching their own educational experience. The Bristol Community College President's Volunteer Service Award honors that commitment. This recognition is awarded to individuals and members of student groups who have completed a minimum of 100 hours of community service during the academic year. It is a testament to the dedication, compassion, and drive of the students who go above and beyond, not because they have to, but because they understand the power of showing up for others. Tonight, we are proud to recognize two categories of honorees: students who completed this remarkable service as individuals, and those who came together through student clubs to amplify their collective impact. As I call your name, please join us on stage to be recognized, and please hold your applause. Sarah Armstrong, Michaela Bushell, Kayla DiMedeiros, Stephanie DeMello, Jessica D'Souza, Renee Duffy, Kylie Fonts, Melissa Frias, Christina Halliday, Julia Lembo, Brianna Lopes, Gracie Maloney, Bethany McLaughlin, Leila Nascimento, Gabby Palmera, Molly Perry, Grace Riley, and Haley Tangway. Awesome. All right, we can applaud you. Let's take a natural break. It's good. Okay. Awesome. Okay. The following students are recognized for their service as members of Bristol student clubs. As I call your name, please join us on stage to be recognized, and hold your applause, please. For their work with Phi Theta Kappa, Dean Monroe Myers, Brittany Lepore, Holly Banville, Larry Haney, Blake Harrington, Winter Silva, Cheryl Carter Smith, Josephina Lopez Brown. For STEM Club, Natasha Chirac, Matthew O'Brien, and Elizabeth Dvorsky. And for our Student Veterans Association, Gary Dubois, Joe Felix, Paul Prophet, Stefan Robinson, Joe Schrank, Osman Clark, Olivia Hunt, McKenna Pimentel, and Jillian Amaral. Congratulations, everybody. We can give applause too. Awesome. Excellent. I would now like to welcome to the podium Brian Fernandez, Director of Athletics, to present our Athletics Award.
Thank you, and good evening. Good evening, Bayhawks. Thank you. I'm pleased to present this year's athletic awards. These students are being recognized for their hard work in the classroom and in the season this year. As I call your name, please come to the stage to be recognized. Please hold the applause to the end. The recipients of the Student Athlete High Academic Achievement are Blake Aguiar, Daniela Bastamente, Mariana Clark,
Joshua Cardella. Alyssa Kudo. Amy De Silva. Victoria De Oliveira. Austin Fonseca. Dejan Gibson. Molly Joyce. Haley King. William LaCroix. Brianna Magaludi. Caitlin McLaughlin. Colin Mello. Jennifer Paukar Maracho. Mesa Rock. Gayoso Treye. And Sierra Willett. Round of applause, please. Thank you. As we get into our athletic awards, I just wanted to take a moment and recognize one of our teams. At this point, if you're part of the team, please just stand and we'll do a quick round of applause, please. I just want to recognize our 2025 NJCAA Region 21 champions, the women's soccer team. Thank you, thank you. And now, the recipients of the NJCAA All-Region 21 Awards are, for women's basketball, Jada Martino, Haley King, Shamaya Hayes Paulette. Men's basketball, Jason Andrews, Landon Caton, and Christ LeBrun. For women's volleyball, Mesa Rock. Men's soccer, Ricky Flores. Amadou Jewa. Nizea Pacheco. Claudio Ramos. Gayoso Treye. And women's soccer, Genesis Price. Morgan Riedel. Savannah Souza. Daniela Bastamente. Hilaria Kasama. And Haley King. Also being recognized for the NJCAA All-American team is also Haley King. A round of applause, please. Thank you. And now I'd like to welcome Denny Cosmo, the director of the Joseph A. Marshall Veterans Center, to the podium to recognize this year's Military Connected Champion Awards. Go Bayhawks.
Good evening, Bayhawks, and welcome to the family. I'm pleased to present this year's Military Connected Champion. This student is being recognized for their contributions to the veteran community at Bristol through working in the Veterans Center and through the Student Veterans of America chapter. This year's Military Connected Champion is Osmond Clark. Please come to the stage. I'd like to welcome Thomas Morgan, Director of Student Engagement and Belonging, to this podium to recognize this year's Student Club and Program of the Year.
Good evening. You all look great from up here. Student organizations are at the heart of campus life, building connection, community, and belonging. This year, we're excited to introduce two new honors, the Student Club of the Year and Student Program of the Year, which are unique awards because they're entirely student-nominated, reflecting what students themselves value most in campus life. The Student Club of the Year award recognizes an organization whose impact is felt well beyond its membership. This year's recipient, Student Veterans of America, stands out for how consistently they show up for one another and for the larger campus. Through service, collaboration, and steady leadership, they've created a strong community for veterans while also improving campus life for all students. Their commitment to service and mutual support has made a lasting difference. It's my pleasure to present the Student Club of the Year award to Student Veterans of America. Next, great programs don't just happen. They're built with intention and a commitment to community. The Student Program of the Year Award recognizes a program that has made a meaningful impact on the student experience through engagement and connection. This year's recipient, New Bedford Student Leadership, was formed with the goal of increasing in-person engagement and strengthening community on the New Bedford campus. Through events such as food drives, social and networking events, the reopening of the Student Lounge, and partnering with local organizations. This group has created welcoming spaces where students feel connected and supported. It is my pleasure to present the Student Program of the Year Award to New Bedford Student Leadership. Next, I would like to welcome Amanda Downey, Director of Wraparound Services, to the podium to recognize this year's Student Services and Enrollment Management Awards for Leadership and Change.
That was very fast. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Hello.
Good evening. The Inclusive Excellence Award honors a student who has fostered belonging, inclusion, and connection across campus. This year's recipient, Aim Benson, has done exactly that through their leadership and consistent presence in student spaces. Whether supporting students in the Multicultural Student Center or strengthening community as president of the Rainbow Connection, Aim has helped create environments where students feel welcomed and supported. Through their service as a student ambassador and their everyday engagement with peers, Aim represents Bristol with authenticity, care, and a genuine commitment to inclusion. It is my pleasure to present the Inclusive Excellence Award to Aim Benson. The Catalyst for Change Award honors a student whose initiative has created meaningful, positive change on our campus. This year's recipient, Kiana DeGrace, exemplifies that spirit. Through her leadership, the Career Readiness Clothing Closet was established in the Women's Center, providing students with free professional attire and, just as importantly, confidence as they prepare for interviews and new opportunities. Kiana didn't just create a resource, she personally curated it, connected students to it, and ensured they felt supported every step of the way. A member of Phi Theta Kappa and a Leadership Academy graduate, Kiana balances her academic work, service, and family life with generosity and purpose. It is our honor to present the Catalyst for Change Award to Kiana DeGrace. It is now my pleasure to welcome the Associate Vice President of Student Success, Joe DeMaria, who will announce this year's Bronze and Silver Shield Awards.
Good evening. The Bronze Shield Award is given to students who have provided continuous outstanding service to a student club or organization of the college. As I call your name, please come to the stage to be recognized. Osman Clark, Student Veterans of America. Rose DeFendre, Library Learning Commons. Corey Hayden, Cybersecurity Club. Pam Keener, Deaf Studies ASL Club. Dean Monroe Myers, PTK. Gabby Palmiera, Dental Hygiene Club. Natasha Shorik, STEM Club. You may applaud. The Silver Shield Award is given to students who have made significant contributions to Bristol Community College and are recognized for rendering outstanding service of consistent high quality to the college. This year's recipient of the Silver Shield Award is Renee Williams for her involvement in Student Senate, the Communication Club, and the Black Student Union. Congratulations to all our award recipients and student leaders. I would now like to invite Kate O'Hara back to the podium to award members of the 2026 Scepter and Scroll Society.
Well, you know we're in the home stretch if I'm back up at the podium, so we're getting there. And I also want to say, we do this every year. This year might be the year that we've had the best audience at holding your applause. So give yourselves a round of applause for the fact that you have been very good at holding your applause. I'll tell you, there have been some years people didn't listen. The Scepter and Scroll Award and membership to the Scepter and Scroll Society is given to students who have provided consistent and outstanding contributions of leadership and service to Bristol. This year's recipient is Liz Dvorsky for sustained leadership and lasting impact across the Bristol community through 4 years of dedication to STEM engagement, student support, and campus-wide collaboration. Through initiatives such as creating weekly STEM study spaces that fostered collaboration and peer support, and through her growth into a confident leader and mentor, Liz leaves a legacy that will continue to shape the Bristol experience for years to come. Congratulations, Liz. It is now my pleasure to welcome President Harris back to the podium to award the Mason Shield.
The best thing about wearing glasses is when I take them off, I don't see any of you guys out there, so I don't know who's making faces or not. But I tell you one thing, you know, hearing all these babies cry reminds me of being in church. So Kate is our director, our VP of student enrollment, and so we got applications for all those babies that are here. So we'll get them right signed up just right away. So I'm here to get close to the end, and I'm not going to keep you too much longer, but this is a special award for the college. The Mason Shield Award is also known as the President's Award, so I guess that's why I'm on the podium. It's the college's highest honor for leadership, service, recognizing a graduate who contributions have made a lifelong lasting impression and impact on Bristol Community College and the Bristol community. This year's recipient exemplifies that standards through exemplary leadership, initiatives, and dedication across campus, for securing $9,000 in funding to expand opportunities for student media, leading community-centered programs, and campus-wide initiatives. This student has impacted others, both far-reaching as well as been deeply meaningful to all of us. Through their leadership and service and commitment to others, this student has strengthened Bristol Community College in ways that we will endure beyond their time here with us. It is my pleasure to introduce Jamie Wolosky as this year's Mace and Shield recipient. Congratulations, Jamie. You've inspired many here at the college. Say cheese. Congratulations, Jamie. And I'm gonna bring her back up to the podium again, once again, Kate O'Hara.
Congratulations, Jamie. We are so lucky that you have been a part of our Bristol experience, too. As we close this evening, I want to extend a sincere thank you to all of the faculty and staff who joined us tonight in support of our students. Bristol Community College is a very special place, one where students and educators come together in meaningful ways, both inside and outside the classroom, to support learning, growth, and success. To all of our Bristol students, thank you for your hard work and congratulations on your accomplishments. We are incredibly proud of you and excited to see the great things you will continue to do in the world. At this time, we ask that all award recipients remain seated briefly while we prepare for certificate distribution. We will then invite each row to come to the stage one at a time to receive your certificates. As you exit the theater, please join us in the lobby for a reception with snacks and refreshments. And a special thank you tonight to the wonderful Epicurean Feast team for supporting tonight's post-event reception. Congratulations to all, and have a wonderful evening. We look forward to seeing you out in the lobby at the reception.